Hey, what's up, everybody? It's David. Hey, he made it. He's here. Um, so, how's it going? Welcome to the show, and we call it one beer and one smoke, and it's kind of just what I do on the show, and I try to make it last for about the amount of time of a smoke. So let's not waste any of this precious time. Let's jump right into it. Today we're going to talk about my bibs and a little bit about sewing. Sewing is a valuable skill to have out on the road. Um, the stuff it takes for you to repair your pack, sleeping bag, boots, bibs, hat, um, whatever, anything you need to sew or putting cool patches on your stuff. Um, all it really takes is it's like less than an ounce of stuff in your pack. It takes up very little space. So, hold on, excuse me. So let's begin. Okay, so first up, you need something to sew with. So, boom, dental floss. It's like 99 cents for 130 yards of this stuff. It's super strong. It's really durable. Like you can fix a strap on your pack with this, and it will get you down the road. Sometimes it frays a little bit, but you can put the lighter on it, make it a little melty, stronger, good. That's a good little hack right there. So and next up, you need a sewing needle. All of us dirty kids keep a sewing needle same place. Ta-da! There's the camera. There's my little sewing needle. Okay, and last of all, you're gonna need something to sew, like a patch or whatever. So you can do patches on your clothes, which I don't really do anymore, because I do find like sewing tedious, but I kind of like it sometimes. It's a little cathartic. Um, but so you could get anything, like you could pick up a leather purse that you found on the road, and cut it up, or like an old pair of jeans or fucking baby clothes or whatever you want to put on your clothes or your gear, you can sew. Like, but me, I just basically use it for maintenance. Look at that. See, I sewed on my hat right there. I don't like the way I look with a fucking hat off. Um, so what I do for patch material is I go into like Michael's or something, and they got something called duck cloth because that's the same material as my bibs. So duck cloth, boom, $3 a yard. So you get a 3x3 square for $3. So far we're into this for $4. Pack of needles, a few bucks, whatever. Um, okay, so then let's move over to like the bibs. These are like the bibs of Theseus, dude. Um, so what we got going on here is like these are my bibs. I've had them for a year and a half. I ain't no yuppie, so I wear these things like 365. So you get a lot of wear and tear. The ass is the first to go. For some reason with me, it's the right cheek. I don't know why. Oh, so good. So I'm not actually gonna sew because that's just like a longer video, and this is like self-explanatory. So I got like the ass here, and if we look at it, when I sew, I got what I like to call these the bones of the pants. So these lines where the seams come together, where it's thicker and stuff. Like, I think it's helpful to always go to one of those lines. So like, yeah, and always like go to one of those lines, have a solid anchor, right? Spread it out like real flat, you know, and then and you want to make sure that you're not like, because sometimes when you get into the groove, next thing you know, you're sewing your pocket closed to your leg, or like sewing the front of your pants to the back of your pants, and you get all annoyed, and that sucks. But yeah, mostly it's a self-explanatory operation. So the way I do it, I pull about 3 feet of dental floss out. Boom. That's not a good end. That's a bit better. There's, you know, and you take your little fucking needle here. No. It's got one little cunt here sticking off of it. It's making it hard. You know what? I'm not going to do this on camera. You get the point. So look, and you just do it so it's like halfway down. So then you have like 2 things of floss, and then you just knot the other end, and you get in there, you do a couple loops and start sewing. Man, I'm not fucking Betsy Ross. I taught myself to do this. You can do it like and just like teach it yourself, because it's like simple. You're just doing loops, you know. Sometimes you might be going through some really stiff or hard material, and you know what you can do then? You can take the butt of your lighter, right? Because they had these things back in the day called thimbles. I guess they were for putting needles through, but you can take the butt of your lighter, you got a fucking lighter, and just jam it through. And sometimes when you're getting through harder materials, you got to do that. And when you're buying needles in the store, the ones I buy are called Cruels, and I like the name because it's just cruel. It's a needle, and the needle has been cruel to me at times. And you know, it's only a couple bucks, and they're pretty thick, hardy needles. With a good fat eye hole. My needle's kind of old and dull now, and man, I've been through that. I've had some old needles in my time. But anyway, yeah, that's sewing. That's the bibs. But like I said, you can sew anything. You can sew your hat. You can sew someone's butthole clothes and feed them, like in that one movie. Um, you know, your pack straps, like whatever. Like, dude, if your fucking bag breaks, like running for a train and your shit's pouring all out, what the fuck you gonna do? So like, yeah, so it's a good skill, and everyone should have it out on the road. Um, you don't have to like it, but I mean, like, you just can't be like, sometimes, like, I can't be buying bibs every 6 months. We're talking $90 to $110. So that's the video. We're done. That's like the get down of sewing in the bibs of Theseus. And I'm going to get to sewing my bibs right now because they need some more love. So love you all too. Thank you for watching. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Like, subscribe, share. Tell your mom. Call your mom. She's a good lady. And send me some fucking money. Cashapp, justriilee, spelling the deets will be below. Love you all. Thank you.